Mars is transiting in the sign of Libra from 13th of September until 27th of October 2025. During this period, there will be creating situations of restlessness, conflicts, impulsive actions. Relationships and unions might be facing challenges, and peace in different areas of life may be breaking. Whatever efforts are being made might not be bringing the desired results, and people may be continuously feeling dissatisfied or critical about outcomes. At the beginning of this transit, Mars' free will, actions, and freedom might be feeling threatened by some people in power or people with hidden agenda. Mars may be continuously feeling pressured or restrained, as if its natural movement and independence are being hampered during September. As time is passing, Mars's energy, ambition, and desire to assert its will might be rising manifolds. At this stage, along with Rahu, Jupiter is also looking at Mars from its fifth aspect, and this may be giving some positive support. If Mars is using its force and will in the right way, it might be eventually gaining space and achieving results. However, after the 9th of October, many people might be feeling that they are not getting their desired results. This might be increasing frustration, anxiety, and restlessness. Efforts are being made, but satisfaction might not be coming. By the 18th of October, this situation may be getting even worse. Libra is the sign of diplomacy, harmony, peace, contracts, and relationships. But under this Mars, these things might not be working. People are likely to take things personally, and results may not be in their favor. The efforts that are being put in might be backfiring, and situations might be turning worse instead of improving. This transit may be creating a situation where acts of diplomacy, peace, and relationships are not working in favor of the native. Efforts that are being made to build harmony or maintain peace might not be achieving the expected results. On a global level, many peace treaties may be ending and international alliances might be breaking. Even countries that are long-term allies might be turning against each other. Strategic partnerships may also be ending due to power struggles, unmet desires, and high expectations. Things may be taken too personally, and while some new alliances might be forming, many old ones might be breaking. Initially, these events may be coming as a shock, but as time is passing, the intensity of such incidents might be increasing. Whatever is happening may not be favorable. These outcomes might not be the result of wisdom or patience, but rather impulsive actions and anxiety. People might be continuously trying to achieve something quickly, but when results are not coming as desired, frustration may be building. In the height of this frustration, people might be committing mistakes or blunders, which may further worsen situations. Overall, this will not be a peaceful time from 30th of September until 27th of October. Situations may be starting suddenly and unexpectedly, bringing shocking changes. As time is passing, matters might be getting worse instead of improving. In general, the period from 18th of October to 27th of October may be very difficult. During this time, cases of divorces or separations might also be increasing in general, especially between 18th of October and 24th of October. This is the general reading, but now let's explore how this Mars transit may impact each zodiac sign individually. This reading is based on Vedic astrology, so make sure to check your rising sign according to the sidereal zodiac system. You can also check your moon sign for deeper insights. Let's get started. Aries. For Aries natives, Mars is transiting your 7th house, bringing increased focus on matters of marriage, business, and partnerships, both personal and professional. However, this is not the ideal time to initiate anything new in these areas, especially after October 9th. Beware of extreme anger or impulsive actions in these areas, as they can create major troubles for you in the long run. If you plan to form a new partnership, it's safer if the person is already connected to you, such as a colleague, subordinate, or someone from your workplace. Starting a partnership outside this context or initiating a new relationship with someone unrelated to your professional circle may cause long-term problems or frustrations. This period is better suited for resolving existing issues in your relationships or business partnerships rather than starting something new. People in power or those with hidden agendas are likely to tarnish your public image, disturb your partnerships, or slow down your business progress, especially in the month of September. During this time, avoid unnecessary conflicts. Keep your dealings transparent and do not reveal sensitive information to those you can't fully trust. Focus on strengthening your credibility, maintain patience, and let actions, not reactions, speak for you. This will help you minimize damage and protect your long-term progress. Financial matters may also face delays or require extra effort to see results. Additionally, you may feel inclined to change something about yourself, such as your personality, style, habits, or appearance. While these changes are likely, it's better to focus on improving current situations rather than forcing new beginnings in partnerships or marriage. Taurus. For Taurus natives, Mars is transiting your 6th house, bringing a surge of energy in matters related to debts, health, daily routines, and work. You may also find yourself dealing with enemies or competitors during this period. It's important not to exaggerate situations, avoid overreacting or taking unnecessary risks. Rather than starting something entirely new, focus on resolving existing issues. For example, if you already have a loan, prioritize repayment instead of applying for a new one. A new financial obligations could create long-term problems. Your health requires attention, while improving your fitness is positive. Engaging in extreme sports or overly intense routines could harm your physical well-being. Mental health initiatives, however, are favorable. Children's health may also require care. Instilling good hygiene and discipline will help prevent illnesses. If you are a student, challenge may arise, particularly if your studies are outside finance or medicine, which remain relatively safe fields during this time. You may also feel sensitive about legal matters, authority figures, your father, higher education, or your societal reputation. Avoid discussing these topics with colleagues or subordinates, as disagreements are likely. Be careful with your words and actions, as legal issues could arise if precautions are not taken. Gemini. For Gemini natives, Mars is transiting your fifth house, bringing a surge of energy in matters related to children, love affairs, entertainment, and education. You may feel your interest in these areas increase significantly, but since Mars is a malefic planet, there could also be disagreements or disputes with your children, especially if you are away from home. It's important not to take things to extremes and to stay calm in sensitive situations. Be aware of extreme anger or impulsive actions in these areas, as they can create major troubles for you in the long run. Past or secret matters related to this house may also require caution, like past relationships or secret flings may resurface, creating conflict in your present love life, or hidden issues about children, like their health, habits, or education, could stir disputes or worries. Risky ventures or past financial mistakes, especially tied to joint assets, loans, or hidden debts, could bring tension now, particularly in the last 2 weeks of the month of September. Short-term investments and new sources of income initiated during this time can be beneficial, but avoid overly risky ventures. Buying stocks related to property, construction materials, home decor, vehicles, or transport companies is very beneficial for you during this period, as they can bring you profitable gains. You may experience disruptions in sleep, higher expenses, and mental strain. So it's important to manage your health and finances carefully. Overall, while challenges exist, this period also offers opportunities for gains and new income streams, provided you act wisely. Cancer. For Cancer rising, Mars is transiting your fourth house, which can make this period challenging for your emotional well being. However, you will experience increased energy, focus, and drive regarding matters related to your home, family, and property. Beware of extreme anger or impulsive actions in these areas, as they can create major troubles for you in the long run. If you are dealing with buying, selling, renovating, or moving residences, you are likely to put a lot of energy into these areas. Despite this surge of energy, after October 9th, initiating anything new related to your home or property is not favorable. Instead of starting fresh, focus on improving or maintaining what you already have. If you are involved in property transactions, handling them online rather than in person will reduce disputes and disruptions, and also frustrations. This is also a period where you may initiate new work related projects or changes at your workplace, including new jobs or work from home arrangements. However, mental peace may be limited, so avoid overexertion. If property or household disputes arise, seeking help from shared resources or advisors can help resolve them. Be careful while driving, as this transit can make accidents or conflicts more likely. You may also feel more sensitive in general, particularly around marriage and partnership related matters. These life areas are also likely to disturb your peace of mind, making you act dramatically at home or with your family members, so you need to stay cautious. Also, your social links or friendships are not likely to be helpful for you during this time, so relying on them for support may only add to your frustrations. Leo. For Leo natives, Mars is transiting your third house, bringing a surge of mental and physical energy. You may feel more active, assertive, and forceful, but this can lead to aggressive speech, disputes, and disagreements with people you interact with daily. Be especially careful with online interactions and social media, as conflicts can escalate easily. There may also be tensions with neighbors and younger siblings, and financial matters could face delays or extra effort will be required to perform small financial tasks. If your finances or income are linked to online work, teaching, writing, or social media, handling matters digitally will be easier than in person. This is also a favorable period for learning, skill development, or publishing work, so initiatives related to personal growth or study are supported. However, it's not an ideal time to start new contracts, projects, or ventures, especially after October 9th. Focus on improving and completing existing projects rather than initiating new ones. Some of your opponents or hidden rivals may try to challenge your courage, weaken your confidence, or even attack you through your work or health. For some, this tension could manifest as a health issue or sudden stress in daily routines, especially in the month of September. The key here is to avoid reacting impulsively. Instead, strengthen your discipline, protect your health through proper rest and diet, and use your communication as a tool of clarity, not aggression. The good news is that luck is supporting you, which can help navigate challenges if you remain mindful of conflicts and avoid impulsive actions. Virgo. For Virgo natives, Mars is transiting your second house, which governs finances, family, and the things you value. During this time, you may feel highly active and focused on these areas, possibly even initiating new financial or family related ventures. Be aware of extreme anger or impulsive action in these areas, as they can create major troubles for you in the long run. Your health may be cause of concern during this time. Also, you could feel burdened by family responsibilities and financial pressures. You may also feel stuck or constrained with limited freedom to expand or explore new opportunities. Legal matters are unlikely to go in your favor at this time, so avoid expecting significant results from them. Joint financial ventures or collaborative efforts are supported, but initiating entirely new financial projects is not recommended. Instead, focus on improving or resolving existing financial matters, as this will prevent long-term problems. You may also feel sensitive regarding entertainment, love matters, or children. Discussions about your personal life within the family can easily trigger conflicts, so it's better to avoid such topics for now. Concentrate on strengthening and maintaining what you already have rather than starting something new financially or emotionally. Libra. Mars is transiting your first house, which makes this period highly sensitive for your physical well being. You will feel a surge of energy in both mind and body, and you are likely to be very active. However, impulsiveness may lead to cuts, burns, bruises, or other physical injuries. So, caution is essential. Engaging in charity or other spiritual activities during this time is advised, as it can help balance your energy and reduce risks. You may also initiate new partnerships, whether personal, that is marriage, or professional, business related. While this is generally favorable, matters related to your home or private life may trigger sensitivity, and some people at home may attempt to challenge your autonomy, particularly during the last 2 weeks of September. This is not a good time to start new health routines, diets, or physical fitness plans, as they may cause long-term issues rather than improving your health. Be cautious with joint financial ventures, inheritance, or insurance related matters, as new initiatives may create complications. Overall, life may feel like a roller coaster during this period, so focus on caution in spending and prioritizing physical safety. Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, Mars is transiting your 12th house, bringing energy to background activities, meditation, spiritual practice, and foreign related matters. This is a favorable time for building foreign connections, foreign friendships, or foreign collaborations. However, mental and physical health requires attention. You may experience sleep disturbances, anxiety, or overthinking, which can strain your overall well being. Relationship matters, including conjugal or social connections, may also face challenges, and some friendships or social networks could be disrupted. Gains from work or efforts may be delayed or less fruitful unless they are connected to foreign sources or investments. This is a good period to initiate positive changes in habits or health routines, particularly to let go of bad habits. However, avoid overextending yourself in active or confrontational activities, as this may increase mental stress. Focus on passive, restorative activities, proper rest, and mindfulness to maintain your mental and emotional balance. Starting new relationships or partnerships may require extra effort and patience, as social matters are not currently in your favor. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, Mars is transiting your 11th house, bringing energy to wish fulfillment, financial gains, long term goals, and your social network. You may actively expand your friend circle, and friendships formed during this time are likely to be fruitful, especially if they are connected to your career, as they can support your professional growth. Some delays may occur, but overall, this is a period of progress and potential gains. You may also initiate new connections, and there is a possibility that a friend could turn into a romantic partner. Social activities are likely to increase, but someone influential in your family may try to hamper your social activities, or a secretive family member could attempt to disrupt your social circle and networking. Stay cautious, maintain healthy boundaries, and don't let family pressure interfere with your connections outside. Also, avoid discussing your family finances or personal financial issues within your social circles, as it could trigger conflicts. Career wise, this is a good period, but initiating new projects or competing for new opportunities may require extra effort, and results may not come easily. On the positive side, overall life problems are less likely to bother you during this period, making it a time to focus on social and long term goals. Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, Mars is transiting your 10th house, bringing a strong focus and energy on career and public image. This is a favorable period for professional growth, and your efforts are likely to bring results and mental satisfaction. Luck supports your career, and your hard work will enhance your reputation and overall confidence. You may also initiate something new on the home front, such as buying a home, purchasing a vehicle, or relocating. However, higher education or legal matters may require extra effort and patience, as delays and struggles are likely. Relationships with elders or authority figures can be strained, as you may feel sensitive or easily triggered by comments, which would lead to significant conflicts if not handled carefully. This is not an ideal time to start anything new related to children, love life, or speculative activities, as delays and disruptions are likely. Focus on career and home improvements while exercising caution in personal interactions and sensitive matters. Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Mars is transiting your ninth house, bringing increased energy to matters related to higher education, long distance travel, religious pursuits, and personal belief systems. You may feel more inclined towards spirituality or philosophical pursuits during this time. However, conflicts with respected figures such as your father, mentors, or teachers are likely. Disagreements or clashes of opinions may arise, and some of these individuals may also be dealing with their own challenges, which can add to the tension. You are also likely to act with an I know it all attitude and may feel tempted to break rules or regulations impulsively. Be careful not to act overconfidently, as such behavior can invite unnecessary legal disputes if caution is not maintained. You may initiate new projects or contracts, and these are generally safe. However, starting new study-related endeavors, higher education applications, or foreign trips may not yield desired results. So it's better to focus on improving what you already have. Students in technical fields, research, medicine, finance, or specialized studies are less likely to face issues during this time. Hidden enemies, secretive individuals, or powerful opponents may try to obstruct your higher pursuits. They may put you in legal trouble or tarnish your reputation. This could also create sudden obstacles in long distance travel, education, or spiritual or religious matters. The key is to stay cautious, avoid impulsive actions, and protect yourself by being discreet. Patience and careful planning will help you navigate these hidden challenges. This is also not a good time to start anything new at home, as delays, disruptions, and frustrations are likely, requiring extra effort to achieve results. Pisces. For Pisces natives, Mars is transiting your 8th house, which can be an intense and challenging period. Your focus is on joint finances, your in-laws, inheritance matters, and deep transformative issues, including matters from the past. Emotionally, this can be a tough time, as you are likely to deal with the darker, hidden aspects of life. This is not a favorable time to initiate anything new related to joint finances, inheritance, or other people's money. Married life and business partnerships may face challenges, and any wrong move could create serious problems. However, businesses related to research, technical fields, or investigative work are less affected. Initiating a new source of personal finance is favorable and likely to bring gains. Be cautious in relationships, as marriage and in-laws dynamics may be strained, and some old friend or network contact may challenge or threaten you during this time. They could try to create pressure or manipulate situations to their advantage. To handle this, stay cautious. Focus on protecting your interests quietly. Keep your strategies discreet. New contracts, deals, or agreements are not favored during this period due to potential misunderstandings or lack of support. Relations with younger siblings may also come under strain. Expect no support from them as well. Overall, this is a time to focus on resolving existing issues and protecting your financial and personal stability rather than initiating new ventures.